Hey guys, you welcome back. It's your boy Keys, guys. I'm going to walk you through the multi-asset mode where you learn how to use the multi-asset mode. So if you're looking for a way to maximize your benefits or maximize your margin while trading futures on the Binance platform, this is the right tutorial for you. This also gives you the opportunity to share your margin and also edge against different price fluctuations. So you can even minimize your losses with this while maximizing your profits. And also it gives you the opportunity to edge against or move towards whichever direction the market goes with as much ease as possible. So for new users, as a new user, you want to take part in this particular tutorial, all you need to do is to click on the link in the description box of this video. It's going to take you directly to the Binance platform where you need to register an account. Click on the register button. It's going to take you directly to where you'll be able to put in your details. You put in your details, email address, verification. So you need to do your verification to complete your verifications. Then you do your KYC. Now the KYC process is now becoming very easy. So there are lots of supported documents now available for users. So you want to check the one that is available for your country and provide it. Once you're done with that, you can buy your crypto and your account is set. You get access to lots of bonuses with our affiliate link, up to $500 or more discount bonuses by just using our affiliate link. Now, each individual bonuses will be unlocked gradually while using the Binance platform. Now you want to go over to your Binance account to buy some amount of crypto using any of the options. You can use the peer-to-peer marketplace to fund your account. Now, once you fund your account, you can see on our dashboard here on our sports wallet, we have about 200 BUSD here in our account. We also have about total is about $208 dollars worth of crypto assets, which we'll be using for this tutorial. Now, when you click on the futures account, I'm going to click on the futures account. You can see that in our futures account, we currently should have some amount of assets there. So we currently have about $5 worth of assets in our account, in our USD margin account, which we will be using for this tutorial. Now you can also transfer funds directly. All you need to do is to click on transfer. So here, all you need to do is to click on transfer, and you'll be able to transfer funds into your USD margin account. So from your fiat spot, you can click transfer. But you can see on my screen here, it says we do not have USDT to be transferred. Now you can transfer BUSD, which is Binance's US dollar pegged stablecoin, which you can transfer successfully. Now, before we do the transfer, I'm going to take you directly. You can also click on this wallet icon here. On the wallet icon, you can click on the futures page. It's going to take you directly to this futures portal or the futures menu where you can see your assets and transactions position, as well as every information that is relevant to your futures trading on your account. Now you can see we have about 5 BUSD here, but USDT, we do not have any significant USDT to trade, so we'll be using our BUSD for this transaction. Now you can check if there are any running positions. Currently there are no running positions. So now we can get started. All you need to do is to click on the derivatives menu here. On the derivatives menu, the top right menu here, is going to take you directly to the USD margin futures. Click on it, then you'll be directed to the Binance's futures trading page. Now on the Binance futures trading icon, the futures page is the trading menu. You want to get started. On default, is going to be on BTC USDT perpetual contract or BTC BUSD perpetual contract. So whichever one it is there. But for new beginners, there will be some basic mock informations for you to confirm that you understand what is currently going to how futures trading is or how futures trading works. So you want to click on confirm. That's for new users. Since we've been using the platform already, it's not going to send us those notifications. Now, once you're done with that, once you've clicked on confirm and understand, you'll be able to access it. Now, if you look at this place, you can see our available assets. We currently have no USDT in our account. So the multi-asset mode gives you an opportunity to utilize your funds. Like if you have some amount of BUSD, you can be able to use this BUSD in trading pairs associated with USDT margin pairs. So you can easily share your margins with these transactions, and also the profit and losses are also calculated together. But in a scenario where you make some amount of losses and you want to switch back to the single assets mode, the losses or the profits will be calculated in the assets that you add initially. So that's one key feature you need to know. Or if you make some gains in the BTC USDT pair, the gains will remain in the USDT pair. So those are some of the benefits you get. Now, to get started with the multi-asset mode, you click on this top icon here. When you click on the top icon here, you click on the preference option. It's going to show you the order confirmation, position mode, price, notification, and asset mode. Now you can see on default is on single asset mode. Now on the single asset mode, it said supports USD margin futures trading by only using the simple margin asset of the symbol. P&L of the same margin asset positions can be offset. Supports across margin mode and isolated mode. So the single asset can be used for both isolated mode trading and cross margin trading. Now, the basic differences between these two features is the fact that the cross margin, you can be able to spread your positions or spread your margin across a wide variety of assets. So whichever losses or profit that are being made from these assets that you spread your positions in, it will be affected. It will be affected by all of them. So if there's a loss in a particular asset, your other assets that are currently doing well could be liquidated, or their profits will be taken to compensate what is currently being the ones that is currently losing out. Now, for the isolated margin, whichever transactions that occurs within that particular positions you've opened in an isolated margin, the positions or that particular transactions, they remain there. So if there's a loss happening in a particular position, the liquidation, it will not affect any other positions that you've opened. The accounts at that particular position that you've opened, that isolated position, will only be liquidated. So you can open as much isolated positions as possible, and you get to see if one is not doing well, that one will be liquidated and closed, so that closed as soon as possible by Binance. But Binance will eventually let you or signify you. Now, most traders use this multi-asset mode as a way to hedge against prevent liquidation. So by sharing your assets, you get access to more margin that you can use in trading and more. So you can see here we just successfully selected the multi-asset mode. All you need to do is to click on it. You see the multi-asset mode it supports USD margin futures trading across multiple margin assets. P&L can be offset among the different margin asset positions. So your profit and losses can be nilled off among these individual assets. But also you want to know only supports cross margin mode. So the multi-asset mode is only supported in the cross margin mode. So unlike single asset mode is not supported there. Also, one key difference is between these two modes, between the cross margin and the isolated mode, is the fact that for cross margin mode, users usually get access to a different set of leverage, as well as isolated margin. They usually have a different set or key sets of leverage. So for multi-asset mode, only supports USD. Say before activating, there's a guide here for users, but I will be giving you the guide that has been helping us so far in using this platform. So you can now see that since we've selected the multi-asset mode, we now have about 5 USDT here, which is equivalent to the BUSD we had initially in our account. So Binance now allows you to trade pairs. So there are lots of pairs that are in BTC USDT pairs. There are still lots of pairs in the BUSD USDT BTC BUSD pair. So whichever token you want to trade or whichever project you want to trade, most users can use it in trading. Now, let's say for instance you want to open a position. So I'm going to click on, let's say, BTC. You can see the price of BTC. I think it's currently looking a little bit bullish, a little bit bearish. So let's say we want to Hedge or want to carry out a transactions here, want to carry out a transaction for market order. I'm going to fix this as market order. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to send in some more funds to our account. So all you need to do to send more funds to this account, so we have about, I'm going to, so we're going to select the assets we want to transfer. So we have a, all you need to do is to select the assets. So we have a BUSD here. So I'm going to click on BUSD. So we want to transfer BUSD to our futures account. So you can see we have about 200 BUSD. Now, since we have about 5 there already, I'm going to select 95. So it's going to sum up to about 100 USDT. So this is what we'll be using to carry out these transactions. So you can either open positions in either sideways of the market. Now I'm going to click on confirm. Once you click on confirm, it should show you successfully. So we're currently having some network backlog here. So it should show you successfully once it has been transferred. Once it transfers, it will transfer directly into your from your fiat to your futures account. Now, while that is loading, there's some informative article that talks about what is multi-asset mode here. Now, the multi-asset mode, as defined here, it says the multi-asset mode allows users to trade USD margin futures across multiple margin assets. Presently, Binance Futures offers USDT margin and BUSD margin contracts under the USD margin futures product line. So with multi-asset mode, users will share their margin across USDT margin, BUSD margin contracts. So any profit made in any direction can be used as margin. This means that one position profits can offset losses in another losing position. So this is one of the benefits, one profit. That is why it is accepted in the cross margin mode, because with whatever is happening in a particular account will be used in affecting any other account, which will be used in offsetting any other positions that is currently running. So thus the margin balance only reflects the net P&L, profit and loss, between positions in the two markets. So this new feature only supports cross margin mode, which literally makes sense. Now you want to take note of the asset margin. There are different assets being supported here. We have assets, the margin bond transfer here. We have a collateral value ratio. Now, what you should take note is for USDT and BUSD, they are both unlimited. But when it comes to the collateral value, there's still a 0.01% differences between the USDT and BUSDT pair for carrying out transactions on the Binance platform. So you want to know about these key differences in the platform. The BUSD pair offers lots of unlimited collateral value for users up to 100%, but when it comes to USDT, it's just at 99.99%. It's still very, or it's still the closest that you see. So now let's go back to the Binance futures account to see if our transaction has been made. So you can now see we have available 100 USDT. We now have 100 USDT here available. So let's say you want to you want to go for BTC short, or you want to trade whichever asset you want to trade. So let's say you want to open a position here. We do recommend you, for new users, you want to minimize your leverage. The leverage gives you opportunity to amplify your gains and losses. So we do recommend you use a considerate leverage. So let's say we want to go with 2x leverage for this tutorial basis. So users could use, for new users, you get access to use about 20x leverage. I'm going to click on confirm. I'm going to click on confirm. So let's see, we're going to using about 2x leverage. You can see the price of BTC currently as of recording is about $31,611. So we're going to open one for this. I'll open one for this. Going to click on how much. All you need to do is to put the amount you want to use for this transaction. So let's say we want to use about 25. Okay, the minimum quantity is about 31 USDT. That's the prompt there. So we're going to put about 32 USDT. Now, the lesser the leverage you use, the more margin or the more assets you'll be needing to push through with your transaction. So this is one key concept you need to know. If we're using a higher leverage, we'll need to just use a lesser amount of asset for our transaction. So now let's say we want to short the market. we have here, I'm going to put want to sell shorts. All you need to do is to click on sell shorts. Once you click on sell short, it will now tell you that the order has been submitted successfully. Now you can go to the bottom where you see the transaction history. You can check your open orders to see if your transactions has been sent or has been activated. I think we're currently having some network issues. I'm going to see if your transaction has taken effect successfully. Now, if it has not, you can also give it another try. You can also repeat the transaction. Sometimes when tokens are usually very volatile, if you are to go through with the market order, it might not push through immediately. Now I'm going to increase this margin. I'm going to increase this margin a little bit. So we're currently using about 63 USDT. So I'm going to click on sell again. I'm going to click on sell again. So let's see if say market order filled. Okay, you can now see that our market order has been filled successfully. So we now have about 52.64 USDT. Now, let's take a look at the transaction. So you can see here now, we've opened a cross margin pair for USDT perpetual size. This is the size of the transactions. This is the margin ratio 0.38%. The margin we use about 47.42 USDT, and P&L is currently at a loss. So now what users could do, or what users could do, they could also open lots of pairs with this again, or most users can also hedge using quarterly contracts, or you can go over to the Binance platform, to the search icon. You can go over to the search icon to search for BTC BUSD pair. So I'm going to click on BTC BUSD pair. Now, if in a scenario you have an inclination, or you've done some calculations that the price might be my fallback to where it currently is, you might want to hedge against this and put some funds into or open a new position. This will help you reduce the losses that you would have gotten from the transactions that has been opened initially. So right here, you can see that our available BUSD is about 89.47 BUSD. This is the available assets left from our transaction. Now we can decide to open another transaction here. You can decide to open another transaction. So let's say we want to open another one here for BUSD 50%. It's currently at about 63.1 BUSD. I'm going to click on buy long. So we opened one for sell, and we opened one for long. So we open one for short. So let's see how it goes. So these are some of the techniques most users do use when it comes to futures trading. So we're going to leave that a little bit. I think it's currently loading up. It's currently loading up. So I think the transaction has been successful. So I'm going to click on down so you guys can see. So you guys can see our positions, our current positions that are open in our futures account. So this is the basic concept of the multi-asset mode. It gives you the opportunity, or these are the advantages you get when you're using the multi-asset mode. So you can see these positions for BTC USDT is currently in profit of about 0.2 USDT. So I'm going to click on this to open a new position for BUSD. So let's say you want to open a new position for BUSD. You want to go long 50%. Now all you need to do is to click on it, and it's going to tell you if your order has been filled. Now you want to see that your order has been filled successfully. Your order has been filled successfully. So this, you can see both transactions that are currently running. Now in a scenario where one is currently not doing well, you can also use compensate, or use the one that is currently doing well to compensate the losses, or to reduce your losses. So these are some key ways most users do trade this use this multi-asset mode, as well as the quarterly contracts that they can use. Now there are some informative articles here. Now you can also decide to close you can also decide to close this mode if you want to switch back to your single mode. You can also go over to the preference option. Now when you go over to the preferences, I'm going to click on the preference. When you go over to the preference option, you want to switch back, click on the single asset mode, click on switch. It's going to tell you if it's accepted or not. It said to switch to single asset mode, you need to eliminate the negative balance of the BUSD USDT in your running position account. So please transfer BUSD or USDT to your account, or manually convert other assets to BUSD T. So you can click on convert if you want Binance to automatically convert it for you, or you can also transfer if you want Binance to transfer, if you want to transfer from your sports wallet to your Binance futures account. So this is one key difference, or one key important note you need to know. So when it comes to losses and when it comes to profits, there are two things that can occur. Either Binance automatically converts the assets from losses for you, or Binance gives you the opportunity to do that yourself. Now we're going to leave this just a while. So I'm going to show you this article here, this beneficial article that talks about multi-asset mode and how it works, so you can get an overview of what it is. Now, looking at the multi-asset mode here, it says the multi-asset mode will help you drastically lower margin requirements for edge positions. For example, if a position in the portfolio is netting a positive return, it could offset the liability of a losing position in the same portfolio. So this will reduce the overall margin requirement that is necessary for holding a losing futures position. So thus, the margin balance only refers to net P&L between positions in the two markets. So the new feature only supports cross margin mode. Now, if you look at this scenario now, you want to understand that the USDT pair, the profits that we'll be getting from that transaction, the profits we'll be getting from sharing the assets mode between the BUSD and the USDT, the profits will remain in individual pairs. But when it comes to the losses will also remain in individual pairs. So if in a case there is a loss, Binance will need to convert your assets, or the asset that is currently bringing about the loss, like in the case of USDT, will convert that USDT into that BUSD, some portion of your BUSD into USDT, so that they can easily nil off the losses that have been generated by your USDT pair. And if there are profits, the profits will remain in your USDT. There's no need for you to convert or transfer. So this is some key concepts you need to know. Now, looking at why trade BUSD margin contrast, you want to know that the BUSD is a US dollar denominated fully backed stablecoin, pegging BUS dollar to $1. Now, if you hold large sums of stablecoins, a split between BUSD and USDT might be a good idea. Now, diversifying is a very good idea when it comes to trading on a futures platform. Now, the benefits of multi-asset mode, here we have diversification and the ease at which you can increase your capital efficiency, which we've talked about. So, like this scenario, there's a scenario here that talks about. Say, let's run through a quick example. Say, assume you are holding a long-term position of 10,000 BUSD worth BTC BUSD perpetual contract at $50,000 each. You predict a temporary pullback in Bitcoin and want to hedge the expected downside risk with a USDT quarterly contract. To hedge, you sold 5,000 USDT worth of BTC USDT quarterly futures at $50,500 each. So let's assume that your prediction came true and Bitcoin plunged 20%. As a result, your position in BTC BUSD perpetual shows an unrealized loss of minus 2,000 BUSD. Now, because you've hedged half of your long-term position profit from the short hedge, which currently amounts to 1,000 USDT in profits, has offset the losses in BTC BUSD perpetual, thereby minimizing or reducing the losses that you would have eventually made if you had not taken that decision. So your margin balance is less impacted despite the sharp pullback in price, reducing the probability of you facing liquidation. Now you want to be aware of this. Additionally, the shared margin feature also allows traders to arbitrate between two markets without the need to maintain multiple accounts or margins. So you can easily arbitrage between any pairs in the market without the need for you to convert your assets before you can trade those pairs. Now, traders would simply deposit margin either in USDT or BUSD without the need or the stress of converting it. Now, what happens to large sums of negative balances? Now, under the multi-asset mode, when the asset balance becomes is less than a given threshold, all other stablecoins assets in the USD margin futures wallet will be automatically converted as margin to convert the deficit. So this is what Binance talks about. The P&L of the particular asset, like in this case we have BUSD, will be converted in order to nil off or to settle the USDT negative balance that we have in our account. Now, in summary, you want to know that the multi-asset modes can allow users to diversify their stablecoin exposure between BUSD and USDT. Additionally, this feature also allows arbitrageurs and sophisticated traders to efficiently manage their margin and more. Now, also, there are also more benefits. And key takeaway here, you need to know that traders can expect to enjoy lower fees and maker rebates when using the BUSD margin contract. Now, as compared to the USDT margin contract, the BUSD margin contract offers users more discounts. So fee discounts apply to BSD because it is Binance's own stablecoin features and trading pairs such as BT, ETH, USDT, perpetual contract. Now, the multi-asset mode can be used to hedge against capitalities or capitulations in the market, taking advantage of price differences. Now, looking at the basic differences or the BUSD, the basic advantage in trading the BUSD margin mode, you want to know there's a maker fee and a taker fee rebate. Now, signing up on Binance, you get discount bonuses on your trading fees. Then also, you can also use BNB to reduce your cost of trading on the Binance platform. Now, Binance also offers users the opportunity to use BUSD pairs, gives users the opportunity to even get lesser fees when you use the BUSD stablecoin. Now, BUSD pairs is owned by has been run by the Binance, and the rebate fee you get up to $10 rebate fee as compared to $17 on the taker fee. Now, for USDT pairs, you get about $20, while for the taker fee is about $40. Then total savings in general, you see that you save about $7 when it comes to the Binance taker fees and maker fees. So BUSD pairs gives users up to rebate fees of $10 and more. So these are some of the benefits you get when you trade the BUSD margin contract. Now, transacting with BUSD on Binance has proven to be cost effective. Binance Futures even launched the zero fee maker promotion for all BUSD pairs and the zero transaction fee for 4 BUSD stablecoins. Users can purchase and trade BUSD with a low fee and enjoy great liquidity in the spot and margin market. So you want to trade BUSD margin pairs when you're trading on the Binance platform, as this gives you opportunity to get even more discount. So, for example, you will not incur any fees if you make a maker trade. Now, maker trades are trades you make with limit orders. Now, for every other trade, such as the ticker trade, those are trades you make using the market order. So for the one we initiated, we made it through the Binance ticker order. So you want to be aware of the basic differences. Now we need to go over to our Binance Futures account. Here you can also monitor your unrealized P&L. I'm going to refresh the screen for you to be able to see that. But now let's go over to the Binance Futures to see how well our futures positions are currently doing. Now you can decide to convert. I'm going to cancel this a little bit. I'm going to cancel this a little bit. Now let's go down to see what the current state of our positions. So you can see both positions. You can see BTC BUSD pair is currently down by 0.19 BUSD, while the one for BTC USDT pair is currently down by 0.02 USDT. So you can see the price differences or the rate at which the P&L, the unrealized P&L. So because of this, we are able to minimize our losses. You can be able to minimize your losses, while also you also get the opportunity to be able to maximize or share your margins and also take advantage of for arbitrages. You can take advantage of loads of opportunities in the space. Now we're going to wait a little bit for our USDT margin positions to be in profit so we can easily close it. Or if you are unable to do that, all you need to do and you want to convert to single mode, you want to take note, we have about 20.89 BUSD here. I'm going to click on here. Once you click here, click on the icon here, the top icon, to go over. Let's say you want to close your positions. You can close your positions down there. If you come down here, if you can close your positions as anytime you want to. So I'm going to click on close this position. I'm going to click on close all positions. So are you sure you want to close? You click on confirm. So we just successfully closed our position. So click when you close your position, the losses and the profits you made, they will now be reflected in a BUSD. They will be reflected in BUSD, while you can also make your conversions. I'm going to check this back. Click on confirm. I think we're currently having some network issues. Click on confirm. So we're going to wait for this to show. Let's see the prompt is going to tell us. So you click on confirm. Your positions are meant to be closed. But however, if the positions are not closed yet, you can also use the option that tells you to convert your losses. Or you can tell Binance will immediately convert the losses. So let's say you want to switch back to the single asset mode. You want to convert. It's going to tell you to switch, convert your USDT. You can see here we have. So you need to convert from BUSD directly to USDT. So these are some of the techniques or some of the options that are made available on the platform. So guys, this is how easy it is to use these platforms. So I'm just going to leave these two. So I think it's currently okay. USDT is currently in profit now. So guys, if you have any questions, we hope this tutorial has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section. I'll be leaving all the links in the description box below. So you want to know that the multi-asset mode is very beneficial for users who are currently using the mobile app, who are using your mobile app. You want to go over. There's this article here. I'll also be showing you how to navigate it here. So all you need to do once you're logged into your mobile app, you want to click on the top icon here. It's going to prompt you where you'll be able to see the reference option. Once you see the reference option, you can be able to select the asset mode. Once you select the asset mode, then you can easily switch it up. So I'm going to show you that directly right now on my screen, so you can get access to utilizing it. I'm going to show you directly on my screen so you can
Your
easily
mobile
use
app.
it.
Once you've downloaded the mobile app, for mobile users, once you log into your app, you need to navigate towards the Binance features. Now, on the bottom icon here, you can see features. You can click on that, or you can just click on this more option directly on the home page. Now, on the home page, you get access to different menus. You can click on the trade menu, where you get access to convert, spot, margin, futures, P2P, and more. Now, is the futures one that is more that is relevant to us. Now, you can go directly to the top icon where you can see preferences. Now, the preferences mode, you need to select the single asset mode. But I think we need to convert some assets into our USDT to nil off the remaining balances that we have here. We're currently still in the futures. We've closed our position, but we're currently still in the Binance. The multi-asset mode, so it's prompting us to convert some assets. So we're going to do that right away, so we can be able to switch over back to the single asset mode. So you need to follow out the instructions being prompted to you so you can easily scale off through. But this is very easy and very beneficial, so you get access to lots of benefits and more. So yeah, in our spot wallet, I think we have about 3 USDT. We want to send it inside here. So let's send it inside and see what happens. So now we now have about 102.83 USDT. Now let's go back to see if it works. Go back to here and see multi-asset mode. Click on the single asset mode, and you see it is now successful. So you can see all you need to do is just to credit your account. Binance can automatically do the conversions for you, but the long term maybe you might still need to do it. So this is the easy way for you to get access. So you can see we transferred 3 USDT, but we currently now have 2.84 USDT. Now if you want to check how much is left from your BUSD from the positions we opened, okay, we now have about 99 out of 101 BUSD that we started with. So it is a good one. So I think
for users, you want to make sure you observe the price fluctuations in order for you to do your technical analysis, do your research, for you to be able to benefit from futures trading a whole day. There are lots of opportunities here. Lots of people made lots of money when it come when during the Luna saga. So that was why Luna got delisted from futures trading, and it's now currently only available in sports trading. So guys, one love is your boy keys, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Support us by subscribing, guys. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section. We do hope this tutorial has been helpful to you. I will leave all the links in the description box for you to go through. One love, peace out, and any questions, let us know. See you in our future upload, guys.